Alright guys, welcome back. Today we have bag number 18 of the Wild West train. We are almost halfway through all the bags and we're still only on the last train car. So we got a long way to go, but without further ado, we're gonna open up the bag on the iPad first because that sound is really annoying. And you guys know the drill, so we'll be back soon. Alright, the bags are now sorted, and first observation, there's going to be a lot of wall building, and there's not many dark pieces in this one. So, I guess let's get going, and it's going to take a while. This one's probably going to be longer than the other ones. But, you know what it is, so let's just put these pieces together and see where Lego takes us. Lego put him to sleep, so if that tells you anything. I don't know what that would tell you, but Pumpkin is passed out as always. He participates. He just doesn't participate the way you want him to. Pumpkin participates in his own ways. He does whatever he wants. He's the king of the channel, to be honest with you. Right, Pumpkin? He can't even hear me. He's so sleepy. Like, you could do anything. He's not going to wake up. Pumpkin's not going to wake up. Doesn't matter, though, because we don't need him to at the moment. So we take a nice dark brown piece and then a light brown piece. And we just keep building this wall up. I'm telling you, it's just going to keep the same repetition. Instead of windows, we got these. I don't think there's going to be a window on this one because I don't see any windows. So, doubt that there's going to be a window. But you know what? This build's a lot of fun so far. I've been having nothing but fun building this. And considering this is the first actual train car we're building, it's pretty exciting. And this is going to be my first train set. That's also very exciting. Because the only other train I own is the one you guys are looking at in the past bunch of videos. The gingerbread train, which I modified to fit onto the tracks. It looks a little goofy, but you know what? Just as a temporary thing and without having to actually modify that train at all, it's really good in my opinion because there's no modifications to that build. It's literally just the gingerbread train on top of the other ones. So I could snap it off and put it back on the wall and it'll be no problem. Sure, it looks a little goofy being really tall, but if you're really not looking, who cares in my opinion? I have very strong opinions. I'm sorry. But I have built the inside of the real one, yes. Okay, spies, I see you. I wonder what he's talking about. Well, unfortunately, I'm in the middle of the video, so I can't really exactly look. But I'm definitely going to take a look after. Oh, I always try to reply to all you guys. Love engaging with you guys. It's a lot of fun talking. And I try to reply to everything. I'm sure you guys seen that. There's literally a thumbs up and a heart on everything I see. And I try my best. I really do. I hope you guys enjoy that. I don't know. I feel like sometimes it could get annoying, but it is what it is. Hope you guys enjoy. All right. Enough of that. So we're going to put that sideways and this one 90 degrees that way. These things are really tough sometimes. They really are tough to orient properly sometimes. There we go. Using the table, if you can, really helps. But you know what else really helps? Putting this bad boy on. Oh, I think those are the rails for all. I see. So we flip it sideways. We put on our little wall piece here. And we attach it so. Just like that. Easy. This time, I didn't miss a step. The wall's actually complete this time. Oh my god. Now, what are we building? So we need 2 of these, and we're just going to put them together. There we go. Very nice. Then it seems like we take one of these pieces, put it over here. We take a 1x1 brown tile, put it there, and then we take a 4x4 and attach it here. And now from here, what are we doing? We're taking one of these, and then we're going to take a single dark brown tile and attach it. So, looks really good so far. And then we start building the wall again. What wall are we building? Is it actually going to be retractable? Ain't no way. I'm not going to believe it until I see it. You know what? I'm not going to believe it until I see it. So I'm going to take one more of these and then a dark one. Watch me have one too many this time. I'm telling you, that should not have got that the first try. I've been not getting it the whole train car. But you know what? Maybe things change. This is looking pretty nice, whatever this is. This has to be the door, right? What else would this be? Oh my god, how many more pieces can it use? And it seems like, yes. And this piece goes here. And then finally, we top it off with one of these. Is this wall done yet? Wow, this thing is long walls, boy. So we're still covering it up with even more walls. This has to be the end. There's no more of these. We got those, but I don't think that counts. So then we flip it sideways, and then we take our two Technique pieces, 1 and 2, with a hinge piece. So it looks like the door will move. At least I hope so. And then we cap it off, nice and flat, just like that. Boom. What is this attached to? Oh, I put the hinge the wrong way. Wait, no, I didn't. What is this? What's attached to? Oh, look, I guess it will slide. I have complete faith in this at this point. I don't know how it's going to do that, but at this point, it does look like it slides. Hi, Pumpkin. He's not awake. So we take one of these, and then it looks like from the second tile, and there should be only 2. So it looks like this piece here. Attach it just like so. And then we take one of these pieces, put it on just like that. Then I assume no, we're not. So we're going to take this, and we're going to take one of the longer ones. Put it on. So, no, mistake. Oh, costly mistake. These are so hard to take apart. Actually, that wasn't that hard. Wow. I don't know why that didn't work. I'm just going to go with a long shot here, and it's going to go like that. Yep, it goes just like that. And then we take another one, and we do the exact same thing. Boom, just like that. And then, oh, it looks like we attach it to this one. So it looks like we're making the frame of the top right now. So now we take this, and I'm thinking it goes on this one. It's the only way it makes sense. And then we attach that to here. Is this thing ever gonna turn? This thing has to turn at some point, no? And it looks like we need 2 on the outside again. So then that means it goes like this. No, sorry, it goes like this. Just like that. It has to. There's no way it doesn't. It does. Look at that genius. Look at me being a genius. So like that, and then like this. Yep, I understand. And then you take another long piece, and it has to go, so 1 from the end, and then it's going to attach right here. Now it looks like the interesting stuff. So we take this, and it shows that we do 3 from the end. 1, 2, 3. And then just like that, look at that. Is this the right way? It has to be the right way. I think it is the right way. It looks like the door is going to slide in here. I think. Ain't no expert, but I think so. So that goes like that. And then this goes in like this. And finally, I don't even need the instructions for this part. Imagine I mess this up somehow. Imagine I messed this up somehow. No, it doesn't look messed up. It looks correct. It looks very correct. And we still have our 3 pieces that go in the dungeon. And then finally, we can attach this nice and securely around the edges. So this is almost like doing the Ziploc bags. You have to start it in a very specific order to get that perfect seal. I know I can't be the only one that does it with plastic. With the Ziploc bags, you have to start on one end and then work your way around to get it to actually close properly. And then if you don't get it, you gotta restart. This feels like one of those moments. Come on. All right, we'll be back once we get this attached properly. All right, we're back. After a bunch of painful movements, we now have a working top, nice and sealed. None of these walls move anymore, so no longer doubting the structural stability of these, because these are now solid. These aren't going anywhere. This top is really on nice, and the sliding door actually works. Look at that, it works. I might have to extend this stud outwards just to make it easier to actually open and close, because when it's fully closed, kind of hard, but you never know. Maybe I'll deal with that, maybe I won't, but I really like the track system and how the door stays shut. It's really cool. Didn't know this piece exists, but this is a really cool piece, and it looks like we're done. Hope you guys enjoyed bag number 18. I think bag number 19, we put the roof on and call it a day.